everyone, and thank you for tuning in to this edition of Reporter's Notebook. It is Friday, and it is the first day of Touchdown Friday. So to explain what Touchdown Friday is with me, I have Daniel Roberts, our producer, with me. So let me go ahead and say hello to Daniel. How are you?
I am good. How you doing today?
You know what? I'm doing good because it is Friday and it's raining outside, but because of the rain, it's making me, stay a little bit more focused on my work. But hey, at the end of the day, it's Friday and the weekend's here. So
of course.
I'm doing pretty good. So we're going to talk about Touchdown Friday, but first I want to talk about a new series that we're having. It's called 9 on the Positive Side. So Danielle, can you tell us a little bit more, first of all, about your role and about that new series that we're doing?
All right. Well, so as Victoria mentioned, I am the producer. So I'm just responsible for putting everything together behind the scenes, along with a few other people. But with 9 on the Positive Side, it's my job to find all of the feel-good news and just kind of fill like 30 minutes a week of your day with just all positive news, like no hard news, just no sadness, nothing like that. It's just all stories that will make you feel good on the inside, not just with stories that's going on in the state, but then also just feel good stories that are going on all over the world. So it's all positive news. I think it's just in the name itself. And the fact that I get to work with Courtney Courtwright, very excited for the opportunity, excited for y'all to see the show. Tomorrow's episode 2. Check it out if you can. But yeah.
So Daniel, you're a news producer and you're usually on the other side of the camera. How does it feel like being in front of the camera right now?
This is totally different. But I love it. It's exciting. I'm about to say, y'all get to see my face for once,
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Maybe the first of many. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So for 9 on the Positive Side, when do the shows air?
So the shows air on Saturday at 12:30 on WNCT and Sundays on the CW at noon. So if you can't catch it on Saturday, you can catch it on Sunday on the CW. But then even if you miss both days, you can go to our website, WNCT.com, and then you can see that we have a tab called 9 on the Positive Side. So if you missed the episode, you can go online and just watch it from there. So it's just whenever you get a chance to watch the show, I highly recommend it. It'll make you feel all good on the inside and just help you move forward with your day. So you can actually go back and watch it multiple times if you want to.
Can we have a preview? Can we have a preview of a few stories for Saturday? Can you tell us? Or is that top secret information?
I was about to say, no, that's top secret information. I'm about to say, no, the people just need to tune in, just like you. So I'd say that as well.
Yeah, I did tune in last Saturday, and I noticed that one of my stories was in there, and I was like, oh my goodness. And it was a good story. It was about a young girl who won Miss Universe, and she was the first Black teen to be titled Miss Universe for one of these pageants that happen across, I guess, the world. And she's also an author. She's authored, I believe, 2 books, and she's 11 years old or 12 years old, excuse me. And I was like, oh my gosh, like she's really, doing good things for the world and being a role model for other young women. So I thought that was pretty cool. So besides 9 on the Positive Side, so that's Saturday, but tonight is Touchdown Friday. Okay, so what is Touchdown Friday? Just give us a little bit of background information, and what can we expect for the first day of Touchdown Friday?
Oh man, it's just a lot of high school football that's going on, kicking off this year. Just very excited that we're able to bring that back, that schools are starting to compete again more, especially after COVID kind of ruined last year and just how the last season played out. Just a popular tradition that our Brian Bailey brings back every single year, something he's very excited about. I'm one of his shooters for some of the games that will be coming on during the season. So I'm very excited about that, but it's just all things high school football. I know we love talking about ECU with WNCT, but to just cover high school football and just go to the guys that really play their hearts out, really grind, trying to get their names on the national level. I think that's that's the biggest thing. So I just say expect all things high school football.
Right. And I see that you have the Touchdown Friday shirt. That's the logo for this year? Come on, Daniel, let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so Touchdown Friday, that shirt it has the logo for this year. I believe the logo changes every year, or changes every so often. So super excited to see, that we're rolling out the logo and that we have Touchdown Friday. I love Touchdown Friday. I grew up in Texas, so Friday Night Lights was a tradition in where I grew up. I don't know about you, Daniel. Did you grow up watching, did you go to high school football games, or where are you from?
I'm about to say I'm from near Pinehurst, North Carolina, so it was always Pinecrest Patriot football. Didn't go to all the games. I went to like a couple here and there, nothing too much, nothing too crazy, but we always won, so it was just kind of like, I expected it. I didn't expect us to really ever lose. Unless it came to the playoffs, though, because the playoffs we could never get all the way through. So
yeah,
we were always good during the regular season. So many fans always came out, cheered the Patriots on, and shout out to the green and gold. But yeah, wasn't the biggest high school football guy back then, but just to really see how people in the East are so passionate about it, especially with the season beginning, I think that's the best part of what Touchdown Friday is going to bring.
And you can definitely feel it in the newsroom. We got Brian Bailey giving everyone it feels like a team, when it comes to Touchdown Friday. Brian Bailey is like the coach, trying to direct everybody about what to do, where to go. Things kind of change because of weather and because of, all sorts of factors that happen. But it is an exciting kind of like atmosphere that's here, and it's Touchdown Friday. Everyone talks about it being Touchdown Friday. I know sometimes y'all get pizza at the very end of the show. I mean, I leave by then, but sometimes Brian Bailey will order like food for y'all. So,
the first of many episodes this season, and it's just, like I said, just something that everybody should look forward to tuning into. I hope you do. Like I said, it's a bunch of high school football that's things going towards the end of the year, so it's not just going to be for a short period of time. Like, we got months of Touchdown Friday to look forward to.
Exactly, yeah. So, well, thank you so much, Danielle. I'll let you go ahead and get to it, because I know you gotta produce a show for tonight, and then you also got to go out and get ready to shoot some video for Brian Bailey to use. Is there anything else that you want to add before we actually? No, I'm gonna ask a question before we wrap up this edition of Reporter's Notebook. It's Friday, and there's a lot happening in Eastern North Carolina. What is your favorite thing to do on the weekends?
Ooh, wow. Besides sleep and eat?
Really? Yeah, no, I can totally agree with that one. I am such an introvert when I'm not doing stories and stuff like that. And so my weekends are usually spent either at the beach or trying out a lot of the restaurants that we have in the area. But
I was going to say, many local restaurants, I'd say that's kind of the best thing that I enjoy doing the most. And just kind of like being in social environments with friends, wherever that is. Just so I'm kind of not always sitting at home, but it just really depends on the weekend.
Got it. Okay. Well, is there a restaurant that you frequent a lot, that you patron a lot? Is there anything like that? Anything that you think would be a good place to check out in the Greenville area for anyone who's visiting, or any shout outs? Come on, Daniel. You grew up in this area. You're from ECU. You don't have one.
Okay. All right. You got me there. All right. So I love La Rancherita. If you're in the Greenville area, love some good Mexican food all the time. That might be a chain. I'm not totally sure. About to say, y'all can correct me on that. Just comment, reply, just say if it's a chain or not. Same with Wasabi 88. Love my Japanese, my hibachi, and sushi. So shout out to those guys for just bringing the best food every time that I go. But other than that, not really. I mean, of course, sub dogs too, but we'll just leave it at that.
All right, people, that is Daniel Roberts, our news producer here at WNCT.com, or excuse me, WNCT. You can check out 9 on the Positive Side at WNCT.com if you don't catch it on Saturdays and Sundays. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode of Reporter's Notebook because Daniel has to go and get ready for tonight because it's going to be quite busy. All right, everyone, I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend.